know if you can see that over there. Those are tobacco barns that are no longer in operation. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to take a walk and show everybody what this is. This must have been the old field, no longer in use as a tobacco farm. But I'm going to meander over there as, as well as I can. Uh, this is in Connecticut. Tobacco farms were really big in Connecticut. Uh, it was actually one of the most important crops that Connecticut produced for a long time. At one point, there were like 30,000 acres of tobacco farms. Now there's about 2,000 acres of working farms. The tobacco that was grown in Connecticut and is still grown in Connecticut is shade leaf tobacco, which is used for wrapping cigars. Now these barns over here are not standard size. I mean, they have these barns in Connecticut at that size, but the real workhorses are like twice the length of those barns. And unfortunately, the barns that are the long ones are still in use, but they're not in areas where I can freely walk around. So this is kind of an abandoned area where I can walk around and nobody's gonna bother me. But you can see all the land that was here. Must have been a nice working farm at one point. I'm going live. I don't know that anybody's there. It doesn't look like there is. But I thought I'd give it a shot and see if anybody comes on. Like I said, it's a beautiful day for a walk, so I'm just going to do that. Take you with me. Now, earlier I streamed. This is on YouTube. I streamed with StreamYard this morning. And I was talking about the Truther community streaming tips. It was really meant as a spoof against the Truther community because, they're okay. But their style is probably not what I would emulate in doing my own live streams. It works for them. Most of them are men. They're used to creating drama. Not that women can't create drama, but I'm not up for being attacked every day. They seem to take it. So my goal with this channel is to create, something a lot less dramatic and hopefully more enjoyable for some people. I mean, every live streamer's got their own audience, their own content. When I first started, I actually had a different channel. It's still up there, but I haven't really done much with it. But I did what I'm doing now, which is film interesting things. Let me cross the street here. And kind of make comments on what we were looking at, and then do some kind of political commentary. But I thought I'd transition it over to here with the weather coming out. I live in an area where there's a lot of historical things to look at, and it makes it really interesting. Except when you're going by a garbage truck or whatever that was. I'm probably going to need a new mic. I don't know if I'm coming in clear enough. But I'm just starting out, more or less. I guess I've been at it for over a year, but it's challenging to come up with content all the time, you know. But I wanted to show you these barns and talk about the truther community. You know, it's I didn't give them enough credit this morning because I was just trying to spoof them. But yeah, it's interesting because there's a variety of streamers in that community as far as their content is concerned, and they all do a great job at what they do. They're just not what I expected. I expected them reporting on the truth about things. I very seldom hear any truth coming out of these people. It's their truth, you know. You know, they kind of make up things as they go along, kind of truth, you know. But they're entertaining, and so I watch them. This is a nice workout for myself here. Nothing else. Walking and talking by myself. That's what I do. This is a nice, I like this parcel of land. I think the town has taken over. This particular thing to preserve it is open space. It's kind of interesting with the varied colors there. I wonder what that, well, I guess it's hay or whatever. You can tell I'm a real naturalist. I don't know. I know nothing. That's why I'm on YouTube. I know nothing. Let me share my nothingness with you. But here we coming down here with these barns. You know, a lot of things are going on in this country right now with Trump making all these changes. I'm a firm supporter of Trump, but I gotta say I'm a little nervous at how things are being done as far as what it means for the future. Although I suppose I shouldn't be concerned because every administration does their own thing anyways. You know, I trust what he's doing to clean up the swamp, to try to make our country, you know, debt-free, boost the economy. But by taking the measures that he is, a lot of people saying he's strong-arming things. And you wouldn't want that to happen with somebody that didn't have good intentions. I think his intentions are good. Just worried about the methods, but we'll have to watch and see what happens. I don't know. No matter what his methods are, some of the things that he's doing definitely need to be done. You got to get the Venezuelan gangs out of here, the criminals, the murderers. Let's get them out. We don't need people like that. But we'll see how it all shapes up. So it's kind of interesting because I saw a thing where Venezuela wouldn't take these people back. But I guess he made a deal with El Salvador to lock them up. When I say deal, there's no doubt in my mind that he probably paid them to do this, offered them some kind of incentive to do it. And looking at the videos of the prison, they're all jammed in together. It's not too humanitarian. You know, I shouldn't feel any sympathy for these people because they've committed horrific crimes. But I do believe in being humane in treating people, and criminals. See how this. So I don't know. But it's softies like me that have gotten the world in the shape that it's in, because
if you tolerate violence, it's just, you just enable it, and then it gets worse and worse. No entry allowed. Don't worry, I don't want to go in there. It's probably full of whatever. Man, I was here not too long ago, and these barns were in a lot better shape. They're really falling apart all quickly now. But they've probably been a couple hundred years here, who knows? I mean, they were growing tobacco in the colonial days. I guess you could tell the age of these things by those chimney things. Somebody could. Probably not me. God, it's just a beautiful day. No trespassing. I'm going to step right on your property. Oh boy, what a criminal I am. I'm a real rebel. No jumping, hunting, or fishing. I don't know how you could fish on this land, or hunt for that matter. But hey, whatever. As you can see, even though they're relatively large barns, they're still not as big as the biggest ones. I actually had a friend when she was in high school, a girl, 16 years old, she worked at tobacco farms. So, I mean, they're still working them today, so. But I thought it was interesting when she told me that, that the girls were out there working the tobacco farms, but evidently that's what they did in her area. Little electric bike up there. Guy just passed me out. Wouldn't mind having one of those myself. But it defeats the purpose of exercise, right? God, it's so gorgeous out here. Well, still nobody here. That's par for me. Maybe they'll look at this later. I was following People's Convoy. There were streamers that were out there sometimes with political events. And one of the streamers said that he always carried a camera to cover his back. That's one thing I feel a little weird about. It's like I don't know who's behind me. It's like a couple of bicyclists came up right up behind me, and I didn't even know they were there until they were there. The number one rule for getting abducted is don't pay attention to your surroundings and be oblivious to everything. And then people come up and steal you away. So you don't want to do that. Joggers coming, I don't want to point the camera in their face. Hi.
See, joggers. Well, I guess I'll cut this off since nobody's here. It's been out here 15 minutes. Guess I could just do the rest of my walk by myself. Have a good day.